Nice.
All right, turning to weather, we got some storms we have to contend with today.
And they're already starting to bubble up, especially down near Bloomington. A strong storm just moving through there, but it is not severe. We are in touch with the National Weather Service. They are watching this particular storm cell, but it is below severe limits, but certainly packing a punch. So that's where I want to start this morning with some of that heavy rain and the frequent lightning that's now ongoing just to the south of the city of Bloomington. So in southern Monroe County, some very heavy rain setting up just to the south of Bloomington near Clear Creek and to the north of Guthrie. Lightning strikes, we've had about 7 in the past radar scan, which is down from about 29 when we first talked at the top of the hour. So it is weakening a bit. And as we put this into motion, you can see the general direction that this is headed off to the south and to the east, but still going to bring some heavy rain in just to the north of Bedford here within the next 20 minutes or so, as it will eventually track toward Brownstown in southern Indiana. That's it as far as what's popped up already today, but the Storm Prediction Center watching our air mass closely because we've got this boundary that's going to serve as a triggering mechanism for today, and that will fire off more storms. So this yellow zone here that does include the Indianapolis metro, pretty much all of southern Indiana, it's a level 2 of 5. So that means we could see some scattered strong to severe storms. The green zone means isolated strong to severe storms, so not as far as the coverage area widespread, but still everyone needs to stay weather aware here in central Indiana pretty much all throughout the course of the day today. We're going to have a couple of rounds of strong storms, one this morning and then another one later on today. In the meantime, you can certainly tell that we are changing up our air mass as we speak as that warmer air gets fluctuated in. We're at 66, which doesn't sound all that bad, but the dew point is at 64 on its way to near 70 for today, and that means we're going to be approaching that miserable category on the muggy meter as far as the dew point temperature goes. It's kind of the best way to measure how the air makes us feel, and it's going to be on the very high end over the next several days, and that starts today. Let's talk about storms though. I'm going to break this down. Here's our latest high resolution weather model. Between now and 10 a.m. we'll really start to see these storms bubbling up here throughout all of central Indiana, and these storms could potentially be heavy at times. This is around the lunch hour. Could potentially get some watches and warnings out of these storms that fire up, and we're going to keep storm chances going through the course of the afternoon. They will taper a bit as far as coverage area goes through about 5 p.m., but then another round of some pop-up storms, heavy at times. It's going to be a possibility here. This is at 7 o'clock tonight before they'll start to wind down. The sun goes down. We'll kind of lose some of that momentum in the atmosphere. So after about 10 p.m., I believe most of these storms are going to start to wrap up here. But in the meantime, as we head through the evening tonight, temperatures are still going to hold steady in the upper 70s near 80, and that will be our high temperature for today. But keep in mind, it's just going to feel so much more muggy today. The air temperature is almost irrelevant just because it's going to feel so much more uncomfortable. 74 by 10 p.m. and then as we get into the overnight, we've got some big changes. In fact, tomorrow we are back into the 90s. This is your forecast high for your Monday afternoon, 92. We've got 93 potentially over in Greencastle and pushing 96 in Terre Haute. Already going to be talking about approaching near record warmth. And we've also got some storms on Monday. Check this out. This boundary is going to move in. This is 7 o'clock in the morning, still in good shape here, but this storm system will quickly develop, tapping into some of that atmospheric energy. This is 10 o'clock in the morning, moves into the metro around noon, and then eventually that storm system moves out, and that's what's going to allow for that big time warming trend during the afternoon hours on Monday. So big time changes there. 7-day forecast. All about the heat, humidity, and near record warmth. 97 with heat indices approaching 110 on Tuesday. I think we're going to easily break a record on Wednesday as well. Still hot and humid, 91 on Thursday with a few spotty storms, and then a little less humid finally to wrap up next week.